Hey YouTube, Dirtbag Armory. Figured I'd do a different video here today, kind of showcasing a piece that I just picked up. I've only shot it a few times so far. I just got finished kind of doing a light clean on it, but it is a Tristar and Canik collaboration made in Turkey. I know Canik and Tristar are Turkish-based companies. But this is a C100 chambered in 40 S&W, and I think it's pretty cool. It's my first 40 that I own. I've shot 40s and stuff before, but nothing quite like this. I've always loved the look of something along the lines of like a CZ75 or just like that old classic looking handgun. I remember using the CZ75 in CSGO when I was a kid. I always enjoyed playing that game. But yeah, I have it on safety here. It does hammer action, so it's actually pretty easy to decock in my opinion, which is nice. I've shot in a couple guns, 1911 specifically, that aren't that easy to decock. As you can see, my chamber is clear here. I should have done that and showed you guys first of all, but yeah, there is nothing in there. I obviously checked before I even started the video, but there's not even a mag in the well. So my first impression so far is I'm really not good at shooting 40. I still kind of like to grip it like a Glock, and I'm not entirely sure what the best shooting position for one of these kinds of guns are. I like that higher grip, but I also see when people shoot it that they kind of grip it like a 1911. They double fist it a little bit. I'm really bad at keeping shots on target with this thing, but I do really like the iron sights. It's a little 3-dot configuration. Really easy to keep lined up, keep on target, even though I do tend to slap the trigger and pull a little bit when I pull that trigger, especially I'm shooting a double action or something along those lines. It is a very new thing to me. Go ahead and show you guys the trigger pull on single action. Go ahead and show you it's clear real quick. One more time. I know you guys get crazy about that, but here we go. Very, very nice trigger pull. Very light, very smooth, and I'll go ahead and show you guys on double action. This is full double action. They do have half cock too, which is nice, but since I already did it half cock, I'll go ahead and show you guys double action half cock. So that's the take up. That's the break. Very easy, actually very nice to shoot for being half cock. I feel like that is your trigger pull. It's a little sloppy for me. I'm not the best. I don't know how many rounds are completely through this gun. I'd imagine quite a few. That slide is super tight to maneuver. I paid about $250 secondhand for this gun, but I know retail goes for about $350 to $400, which is really just an amazing price for a gun like this. Now, I'm pretty sure I have a CZ grip on this right now. It doesn't normally come with that. I do really like this grip. I do have some other grips ordered in to check out. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. That is what the person told me that I picked this up from. This is a CZ grip. But you guys obviously will let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't have any videos, unfortunately, of me shooting this thing. I will be doing some range videos of this soon, at least on shorts. You guys will be able to see that. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And then I did have something to kind of compare it to because I had never really shot 40 before. I've shot 10mm. My dad has an FN 510, which is a very nice gun to shoot. Obviously, I know they say you shouldn't shoot 40 out of that, so I haven't done that. But I have shot 10mm, but that gun's so massive that you don't really even feel it. It's very shootable. This, on the other hand, I'm just really not used to it. The grip I have on it's all wrong, I know. Like, just gotta find what's comfortable for me to shoot this gun. I've never shot a gun like this. Now, I'm not too sure. Normally when I see people talk about these guns, they only mention Tristar. Mine does say Canik on the side here, Canik 55. Is there a reason that Canik was involved in these, or what the deal is? My first ever handgun was a Canik. I can't remember the Mete, Canik Mete full-sized TP9. I don't really plan to do anything crazy in this thing other than maybe like some grips, and then I know there's some slides you can get for it, stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking along the lines of this thing. I think it just looks so cool too, especially in the hand. That's like, it's such low bore axis as well. That's just something about holding this gun just feels so cool. I just love the way this thing looks and feels, and the finish of it is just nice. I know the contrast of it on my black table here and black rubber mat here isn't exactly the best, but man, it just is such a pretty gun in my opinion. This isn't even first hand for me, this is third hand. You know, this is, I think, third owner of this gun is me. But I will show you here what I have to compare it to, what I had to compare it to when I was shooting it at the range the other day. Show clear. This gun is super dirty. It's not mine, it's my friend's. Now I will say with this thing, it is it's an HK USP, chambered in 40, obviously. Funny enough, this gun is also in CSGO. It is the starting pistol, or one of the ones you can select. I believe it's called CS2 now. So just being able to shoot this gun was also kind of just super cool for me. Normally, obviously, at CSGO, you have a suppressor on it and threaded barrel and all that stuff. Trigger on this one, that's the take up there, break. Pretty light, actually pretty nice trigger. It is a polymer trigger and a polymer frame, which I personally feel like I felt the recoil in this a lot more than on this gun when I was shooting it than the Canik or the Tristar. However, this gun did feel really shootable. The sights on it, pretty similar, I feel like, to the Canik 3-dot. Overall, just a very nice gun. I mean, I don't know if this is even something you would compare it to, but it's just what I have to compare when it comes to hammer fire, 40 S&W, chambering, you know. It is just, was a pleasure to shoot, very comfortable in the hand. This, my friend obviously put this grip on here. This is aftermarket. I believe it just slides on and off. I didn't want to mess with any of that though. The nice thing about this one is it does have a decocker. So you push it all the way down and that decocks the hammer. So you can carry it double action without it being unsafe, which is cool. Obviously you can do that with this as well, but you have to manually decock it, which for me is a little sketchy at the moment. I haven't done it enough or practiced it with it enough to even try it while chambered. Now, I do like the overall ergonomics of this gun a little bit better. It's a little bit more what I'm used to. And it just feels a little bit better in my hands, a little bit more fitting. I do have smaller than average hands though. So this gun does come also in 380 and also 9mm. I think that the fact that this is chambered in 40 though is just super cool. But yeah, if you guys know any history on this gun, why Canik's name is on it and Tristar's name is on it, I'd love to hear anything about it. If you guys know any cool little things about it, places I can buy aftermarket stuff for it. I don't plan on going super crazy on this thing, but you know, I mean, I know they make other slides for these and stuff like that would be pretty cool to look into at some point. You know, especially for a gun that was so cheap. So my camera just died, so I'm recording this with my hand now on my phone, and I'll put the videos together later. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, anything you guys might know about this gun. I'd love to hear about it. Any good holster companies, any holsters suggested would be nice as well. And yeah, cool. Thank you for watching.